here at Southern National Speedway is a fireworks display here on this Independence weekend at Southern National. We'll certainly let you enjoy those before we go 200 laps of racing. 26 cars strong here at Southern National Speedway, the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series. Goldsboro Chrysler Dodge Jeep Intrepid pace car makes the left turn on the pit road. 200 laps await these drivers. Charlie Rizzo throws the green in the air, and we are underway. You heard Steve Mendenhall at the open of the show talk about he and the pole sitter Jamie Calder were going to get together, go nose to tail, ride for the first 100 laps, and they are dead even going into turn 3. A little bit of sparks coming from Mendenhall's cars. He bottoms out just a touch. First lap by a nose to Jamie Caudill. Southern Piping Corporation Chevrolet, the pole sitter. Still side by side. Big Jim Kelly rides right behind these guys. Here they come up off turn number 4. Back to the start-finish line. Still a dead even. This time, perhaps Mendenhall led lap number 2. Wheel to wheel, Chevrolet and Pontiac down the backstretch. Caudill in the 50, Mendenhall in the 18. Sparks again trail from these cars as they enter turn 3. Caudill a little loose up off turn number 4, but he'll take the race lead for good now. Here comes Steve Mendenhall. He'll fall in line and ride second. Further back, we got cars bunching together. As the front of the field begins to settle down, Jim Kelly rides third. Jamie Caudill up front's opened up about 3 car lengths now on Steve Mendenhall. The 18 car, that's the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. Big Jim Kelly right behind him, the defending series champion. Then the bright blue car, Shelton McNair Jr. As we see Big Jim Kelly and Shelton McNair Jr. nose to tail on the racetrack, they run 3rd and 4th. Just opposite of the car numbers. Kelly in the 4 car running 3rd. McNair in the 3 car running in the 4th position. McNair giving Kelly a little tap from behind, letting him know that he's there. Big Jim Kelly off the pace, and as a matter of fact, caution flies on the speedway. Under caution here, as the car spinning on the back straightaways. Bubba Johnston, the Chapel Masonry car, has got a cut down left rear tire, and we're under caution for the first time tonight. Back here at Southern National Speedway, you see problems with Big Jim Kelly. Second in the points coming into tonight. Laps do count under caution in this 200 lapper. And Big Jim Kelly's got problems under the hood of the Tiger Cataloging Chevrolet, the defending series champion, behind the pit wall. As we get the signal 1 to go before we go back, green flag racing. Field bunching up, pace car behind the wall. Green flag goes in the air. 25 cars on the speedway. Big Jim Kelly still sitting behind the pit wall. He's gone a second lap down. Crushing blow to Big Jim Kelly's hopes at another track championship for the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series here at Southern National Speedway. 27, the highest qualified rookie, Scott Wise out of Benson. Good to see him up at the front of the field. He started 6th. He runs in the 7th position now. That's Wayne Grubb knocking on the door. He started 10th. He's running 8th here in the early stages. Little tap to the caboose of Scott Wise, and here comes Wayne Grubb to the inside. Tarek Chevrolet out of Mechanicsville, Virginia. He'll grab that position. He's up to 7th. Field settling back into a pace. Trying to jockey for position. This is Ryan Rhodes in the 83 car going up underneath the 11 of Gentry Godwin. Ford Taurus of Godwin and the Chevrolet Monte Carlo of Ryan Rhodes. Andy Young having a good afternoon today. Qualified very well. Best starting spot of the season for Andy Young. Started 12th, running in the top 15 now. This is Blake Eatman in the 12 car. Jack Bailey, the 52. They're going inside and outside of Gentry Godwin. Godwin, perhaps a problem. They're going in and out of him, and he's continuing to fall back. Gentry Godwin, the rookie of the year in this class from a year ago now, loses position to Sherman Davis Jr. Here comes W.T. Kerr, the Mobile 1 Ford Taurus. The Virginia driver squeezes down up underneath. Here comes Jack Bailey up underneath. Gentry Godwin losing positions in wholesale fashion. As a matter of fact, he'll drop down to the inside of the speedway. Andreas Kesterman will go to the outside of him down the backstretch as we watch Bubba Johnston, the Chapel Masonry car. Junior. Second and third, nose to tail on the racetrack. Then you got a couple of lap machines before you get back to the red car. It's Tony Grady, car number 1. He runs 4th. That's 5th and 6th. Stephen Rhodes, big puff of smoke out of the headers there. McCoy Contracting, WP Rose Supply Chevy, really showing some smoke, but here comes Wayne Grubb to the inside of Rhodes. They'll drag race across the start-finish line. Rhodes will use the lap car Bill Price as a pick. Savvy move by the youngster. Bill Price keeps his machine to the inside, lets the leaders swing around the outside lane. Wayne Grubb running through the field. He just got past Billy Ray Lucas. These 4 cars knotted together. They head down the back stretch. Grubb pushing Stephen Rhodes. Come up off of the corner, head back to the start-finish line. Grubb takes a peek to the inside of Rhodes, trying to find the room to make the pass. Stephen Rhodes will slam the door, hang on to that position. Wayne Grubb, a NASCAR Busch Series driver in the TRX Chevrolet, running here at Southern National tonight. This is his 3rd late model stock race of the season here at Southern National. He's won 1 and finished 2nd in the other. Todd Brewer in the blue 82 car down a lap. Ricky Taylor in the 5, his Ford Taurus going down 1 lap. Here goes Grubb now to the inside of Stephen Rhodes. Side by side as they come up off the corner, Rhodes will hang on to the spot by a nose. Still having a heck of a lot of smoke coming out of the pipe there on just underneath the driver's side door. As he enters the corner, Wayne Grubb will get up underneath Stephen Rhodes and hang on to that inside groove and try to take that spot away, and he'll be successful this time up off of the 2nd corner. Stephen Rhodes followed his tire tracks. Billy Ray Lucas tried to follow suit with Grubb. He could not. Stephen Rhodes quickly slammed the door. There's your race leader, Jamie Caudle. The SPC Chevrolet stands for Southern Piping Company, of course. Closing in on the back of Jack Bailey's car, and we'll squeeze up underneath him. Put Jack Bailey down a lap. It's Ryan Rhodes, the 83, David Warren, the 81, just behind them. Nose to tail, they work on the racetrack. You see cars trying a variety of grooves, some down to the inside, some the outside lane, some run right in the middle of the corners. Wherever works best for the race car. Here's Tom Elliott up underneath Andreas Kesterman. Kesterman out of Manassas, Virginia. Elliott out of Emporia, Virginia. He'll bring Blake Eatman with him, along with Ryan Rhodes. That car, the 2nd place runner, Shelton McNair, as you watch, the battle for 3rd is on. Here comes Wayne Grubb. The Terex Chevy up underneath the Interstate Batteries Pontiac of Steve Mendenhall. Tony Grady thrown in the mix there in the Thoroughbreds Mystic Images Chevy. Good shot of that car. I haven't gotten all the decals put on it yet. New skin on that machine. For Tony Grady out of Raleigh. They'll open up the inside lane on Grubb, who couldn't do anything with Mendenhall, and they'll stay single file for the moment as they approach heavy traffic. This is 3rd, 4th, and 5th on the racetrack. Off turn number 4. Mendenhall little loose coming off the corner. Here comes Grubb to the inside. There is lap traffic down up underneath these guys. Wayne Grubb gets the better bite off the corner, and he'll take the position away. Give 3rd to Wayne Grubb now. He started 10th. He's up to the 3rd position. Working to the outside of some lap cars. Billy Ray Lucas is in this lead pack as well. Watch Mendenhall, the 18, Grady in the 1, Lucas in the 0. Those cars all on the lead lap. Matter of fact, that is 5th, 6th, and 7th. Rather 4th, 5th, and 6th, I should say. He's begun to put some distance between himself, and this is the 4th and 5th place battle. Grady to the inside of Mendenhall. Tony Grady, the red car. Mendenhall, the black and green machine. Just behind them, Billy Ray Lucas in the 0. Good race for 4th. Close quarters racing down the backstretch. Mendenhall giving Grady all the room he needs. Grady keeping it down low. Mendenhall keeping the engine wound up high, and he'll hang on to the spot. Here comes Billy Ray Lucas to the outside of Grady. He'll counterattack. Grady again sticks the nose of his car up underneath Mendenhall. Good three-way fight for 4th, 5th, and 6th here at Southern National. Ooh, Grady a little sideways up off turn 4. This will enable Steve Mendenhall to scamper away just a bit, but quickly Grady again right back up beside Steve Mendenhall. Billy Ray Lucas riding just behind this duo. Great racing here at Southern National Speedway in the middle stages of this one. Grady still down to the inside of Mendenhall. Neither driver wanting to give an inch. Mendenhall hangs on to that position for the moment. They are closing in on some lap traffic, and now Grady gets a good run alongside of Mendenhall, but Mendenhall really gets away down the straightaways. But Grady has the advantage in the corners. He pulls back even in the turns. Down the straightaway, you see Mendenhall. More horses under the hood. Billy Ray Lucas trapped in behind these two cars, not sure which way to go. Crossbacker start-finish line, head to turns 1 and 2. Grady down to the inside of Mendenhall. Billy Ray Lucas sitting just behind these two cars. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Good hard racing here. Mendenhall has the position for the moment. Here comes Billy Ray Lucas to the outside of Grady. But Grady very good through the corners. He'll pull right back up even with Mendenhall. Now Lucas looks 3 wide for the moment. Thought better of it. Pulls back behind the tire tracks of Tony Grady. Billy Ray Lucas, it's time to go. He's ready to move on. These two cars very equal, but now Mendenhall slips. As a matter of fact, there's an incident there in turn 2. Todd Brewer and Ricky Taylor make contact down to the inside of the second corner. These cars a couple of laps down. You see both of them able to refire. Ricky Taylor in that red and white Ford Taurus pulling away, and Todd Brewer some cosmetic damage to the nose of his blue and white Chevrolet.